Okay, so tonight we're going to start adding, subtracting integers for the next couple days. Okay, so again, remember integers, that's our word. We're going to start adding positive and negative numbers. All right, so we've got to be able to handle situations such as negative 18 plus 30. Okay, we got to know how to handle that. We got to be able to handle two negative numbers, so we could have negative 19 plus negative 21. Okay, so these are the kind of situations we're going to be dealing with the next few days. Right now for tonight, we're only going to be looking at ones that have addition as part of those. Okay, so we came up with two rules today in class. All right, and again, we want to keep this as simple as possible. All right, so our rule, if our signs are the same, we add. If our signs are different, we're going to subtract. Okay, those are the two rules that we want to follow. Okay, those are the two rules we want to follow. All right, so if we look at example number 1 over here, we have a negative 18 and a positive 30. Those signs are different, so this means that we want to subtract. And go back to elementary school here, just plain old 30 minus 18. That gives us a 12. All right, now keep in mind we're not quite done here because we have two 12s. We have positive 12, we have negative 12 that we need to worry about. So our indicator, all right, largest value. Okay, so if we go back up here to our originals, the largest value is the 30, and it's positive, so that tells me my answer is positive 12. Now we're done. Okay. If we look at our second example here, negative 19 plus negative 21. Okay, we've got a little bit of a simplifying step we need to take care of here because we have two signs. All right, so we can clean this up a little bit. Anytime we have a positive and a negative together, we can condense those down to just one negative sign. Okay, we can condense that down to just one negative sign. So this is really equivalent to negative 19 minus 21. Now that we have it simplified, all right, we can circle our two terms. Our two terms here have the same sign, negative, negative. So if our signs are the same, we're going to add those together. So 21 plus 19 is a 40. Again, our rule, look at your largest value. Our largest value in this problem is negative. So our answer is negative 40. Okay, those are the only two rules we're going over tonight. If you are part of the Math 7 classes, you can stop watching the video now. All of your examples, these two examples cover your entire math homework. So if you are Math 7, you can stop watching the video and you can go ahead and get started on your homework. Those of you in the pre-algebra classes, advanced, the rest of what we're going to talk about only applies to you, okay, for this particular homework assignment. Now again, in the advanced classes, we're going to cover the addition and subtractions together at the same time, but we still follow the exact same rules. So regardless, all right, regardless of whether we have a plus sign or a minus sign in the problem, our rules and our guidelines stay the same. Okay, but again, notice here we do have a little bit of cleanup to do. We want to simplify. A negative and a negative combines to a plus 16. Okay. So if you look at all three terms, positive 12, positive 16, positive 34, they're all the same. If our signs are the same, we get to add those together. So really, this boils down to just doing 34 plus 16 plus 12. Largest value is positive, answer positive. Okay, so for the advanced classes tonight, regardless of whether it's a plus or minus, the guidelines are the same. Just make sure we take care of this little simplifying anytime we have a double sign, and then the rest should fall into place for you. The last thing that we've asked the advanced classes to do is to model on number lines. So if we have a number line, and you will probably have to make these, okay, so what we want to be able to do on our number lines is represent a math problem. So let's say we have 6 plus negative 8. All right, so again, we have that double sign right there. So we can rewrite that as 6 minus 8. So if we start at our origin, okay, right 6, left 8. So we're at 6, and then we want to go left 8. All right, so that would be a representation. This is a visual to go along with this problem. Right 6, and then left 8. Right 6, left 8. Okay, so on those last 4 problems, you'll be doing something similar to this. Do the best you can. Answer every question. Any questions you may have, we'll take care of in class tomorrow. Have a good night.